not be.
You've given that advantage.
Not a whit.
How say you so? Looks enough a supply.
So do we.
His is certain, ours is doubtful.
Good cousin, be advised. Stir not tonight. Do not, my lord.
You do not counsel well. You speak it out of fear and cold heart.
Do me no slander, Douglas. By my life, and I dare well maintain it with my life, if well-respected honor bid me on, I hold as little counsel with weak fear as you, my lord, or any Scot that this day lives. Let it be seen tomorrow in the battle which of us fears.
Yea, or tonight.
Content.
Tonight, say I.
Come, come, it may not be. I wonder much, being men of such great leading as you are, that you foresee not what impediments drag back our expedition. Certain horse of my cousin Vernon's are not yet come up. Your uncle Worcester's horse came but today, and now their pride in metals is asleep, their courage with hard labor tame and dull, that not a horse is half the half of himself.
So are the horses of the enemy, in general journey baited and brought low. The better part of ours are full of rest.
The number of the king exceedeth ours. For God's sake, cousin, stay till all come in.
I come with gracious offers from the king, if you vouchsafe me hearing and respect.
Welcome, Sir Walter Blunt, and would to God you of our quality. Some of us love you well, and even though some envy your great deservings and good name, because you are not of our quality, but stand against us like an enemy.
And God defend, but still I should stand so long as out of limit and true you rule, you stand against anointed majesty. But to my charge, the king hath sent to know the nature of your griefs, whereupon you conjure from the breast of civil peace such bold hostility, teaching his duteous land audacious cruelty. If that the king have any way your good deserts forgot, which he confesseth to be manifold, he bids you name your griefs, and with all speed you shall have your desires with interest and pardon absolute for yourself and these herein misled by your suggestion.
The king is kind, and well we know. The king knows at what time to promise, when to pay. My father and my uncle and myself did give him that same royalty he wears. And when he was not 26 strong, sick in the world's regard, wretched and low, a poor, unminded outlaw sneaking home. My father gave him welcome to the shore, and when he heard him swear and vow to God he came but to be Duke of Lancaster, to sue his livery and beg his peace with tears of innocency and terms of zeal. My father, in kind heart and pity moved, swore him assistance, and performed it too. Now, when the lords and barons of the realm perceived Northumberland did lean to him, the more and less came in with cap and knee, met him in boroughs, cities, villages, attended him on bridges, stood in lanes, lay gifts before him, proffered him their oaths, gave him their heirs as pages, followed him even at their heels in golden multitudes. He presently, as greatness knows itself, steps me a little higher than the vow he made to my father when his blood was poor upon the naked shore at Ravensburg. And now, forsooth, takes on him to reform some certain edicts and some strait decrees that lie too heavy on the commonwealth, cries out abuses, seems to weep over his country's wrongs. And by this face, this seeming brow of justice, did he win the hearts of all that he did angle for. Proceeding further, cuts me off the heads of all the favorites of the absent king in deputation left behind him here when he was personal in the Irish war.
I came not to hear this.
Then, to the point. Soon after that, he deposed the king. Soon after that, deprived him of his life, and in the neck of that task the whole state. To make that worse, suffered his kinsman March, who is, If every owner were well placed, indeed his king, to be engaged in Wales, there, without ransom to lie forfeited, disgraced me in my happy victories, sought to entrap me with intelligence, rated mine uncle from the council board, enraged dismissed my father from the court, broke oath on oath, committed wrong on wrong, and in conclusion drove us to seek this head of safety here, and to pry withal into his title, the which we find too indirect for long continuance.
Shall I return this answer to the king?
Not so, Sir Walter. We will withdraw a while. Go to the king. Have there be in pawn some surety for a safe return. And in the morning, early, will my uncle bring him our purposes. And so, farewell.
I would you would accept of grace and love.
And may be, so we shall.
Pray God you do.